And what does this mean for Team USA? I mean, I think there's a lot of whenever we have these huge big time international games. This is the biggest international hockey game in a long time. Team USA, yes, they were the underdogs, and yes, I think they were outplayed, but they did win. Um, but I think what this really means for Team USA is that they have caught up to the rest of the world in hockey. Because for the longest time, the NHL was full of Russians and Canadians and Europeans and some Americans. But now it feels like it has shifted. The United States is just as good as producing top level hockey talent as anybody else, as any other country. And in fact, they are now the best in the world. So I think it means a lot for Team USA. I think it means a lot for national pride. I don't love the comparisons to. So many people are comparing it to the Miracle on Ice, and I don't love that. I think, the Miracle on Ice, it's a cool story, but that is not what this was. The Miracle on Ice was before NHL players were playing. The Soviet team was a stacked roster because they had their own professional league in the Soviet Union. So they had it was like a semi-pro team. The Team USA who won during the Miracle on Ice in 1980 was college kids. It was kids. It was a ragtag bunch of college kids. That's not what this was. This was 20 of the world's best hockey players facing off against another 20 of the world's best hockey players, and Team USA came out on top. That's what this was. I mean, so I don't want to hear the comparisons to the Miracle on Ice. What does it mean for some of these guys' legacies? Especially guys like Connor Hellebuck or guys like Austin Matthews who don't have a Stanley Cup to their name because obviously, I mean, Austin Matthews probably the best player on this team. I know he was their team captain, and he's been in Toronto his entire career with the Maple Leafs. He's made the playoffs I think every single year of his career, but he still doesn't have that Stanley Cup title. Now he has an Olympic title to his name instead, and I think it's similar to any other sport. I mean, there's going to be more pride to win it with your team because you play 82 games with your team. You only play, 12 games in the Olympics, 10 games? You don't play 82 games with Team USA, obviously. So I think there is still more excitement to win it with your professional team. But I think it does help your legacy. I think it really does add to your legacy as a player when you are able to win gold for your country, especially when you do it against such a stacked Canadian team. I mean, essentially, this is like an all-star level tournament. But I think the national pride involved really helps. And I think the fact that a lot of these guys haven't won a Stanley Cup and might never win a Stanley Cup, this is the sort of thing that can add to your career legacy. Saying, yeah, he was the captain of Team USA in the Olympics. Olympics golds means a lot. So I do think this will help on his legacy. And it helps a lot of these guys. I mean, think about the Hughes. Both of them scoring overtime game-winning goals. That will never go away, and that will always probably be considered the greatest moment of their lives. For both Quinn in the quarterfinal game and for Jack in the finals against Canada.